following breaking news. Police say the suspect in a shooting that killed a woman and hurt 2 Chesapeake police officers has died.
And police tell us that Sean Boker had a medical emergency at Maryview Hospital after he was taken into custody. And that's where 10 on Your Side's Markeisha Jackson is live with the latest turn in this case. Markeisha?
Hey, Tom and Aisha. Yeah, a very shocking turn of events. Maryview Hospital, where I am now, this is where Sean Boker died from a medical emergency. We are still working to learn the specifics of that medical emergency and learn exactly what took place here. Now, what we do know is that earlier today, Boker was involved in a standoff with police following a deadly shooting last night that Boker was a suspect in. And while assisting the Chesapeake Police Department, the Portsmouth Police Department arrested Sean Boker and turned him over to Chesapeake officers. According to Chesapeake Police, Boker sustained superficial cuts to his arm during the standoff with officers and was transported by medics from the Portsmouth Fire Department to Maryview Hospital for medical clearance before being taken to the Chesapeake City Jail. Officers from the Chesapeake Police Department accompanied Portsmouth medics to the hospital, and while here at the hospital, Mr. Boker experienced a medical emergency and died. Now, the Virginia State Police are now investigating the details surrounding Boker's death. We've reached out to them to learn more. We of course will bring you the very latest from them once we have it on air and online. It's been a very busy past 12 hours, and we have much more on what exactly led up to this moment coming up shortly in this newscast. For now, live in Portsmouth, Markeisha Jackson, 10 on Your Side.
Thank you, Markeisha. The death of Sean Boker adds another turn to this case. Police say that Boker shot a woman at an apartment complex on Willow Bridge Court and then shot 2 Chesapeake police officers.
The woman died from her injuries at the hospital. The police officers were treated and have since been released.
And our team coverage now starts with 10 on Your Side's Andy Fox outside the apartment complex where the shooting happened. Andy?
Yeah, Tom and Aisha, a bizarre twist to this story, and it all began last night just before 10:30 at this apartment right here, 524. An argument that seemed so violent, so loud, led people in this community to call 911. A neighbor shot this video outside the apartment where argument was raging. The audio so disturbing we cannot play it, but the neighbor describes what she heard.
And this time I hear her hollering and screaming. Sounds like she was trying to run down the steps, and she was begging for help. And then you can just hear him just pounding on her.
Inside the apartment, Sean Boker and his girlfriend. Boker already facing 2 assault and battery charges against a family member, and a few months ago had 2 protective orders filed against him. The neighbor, sensing the volatile situation getting worse, called 911. So you knocked on that door?
I did.
And could you hear him inside?
Yes.
And what was he saying to you?
He just said, "Who are you? Who are you?" And then I just walked away.
Police still on the way. The neighbor says the victim called her mother.
She said, "Mom, I'm so sorry." She kept saying that on the phone. "Mom, I'm so sorry." And he was just pounding on her.
How were you able to hear that?
I was standing right there at the door.
The neighbor captures one of the first officers showing up.
They downstairs. He's beating her real bad. He gonna 22? Yeah, 24. 24? He was supposed to be there.
The neighbor wasn't the only one recording, so was her Ring doorbell.
We're not going to be able to pop it.
Huh? You want to pop it?
He just hit the door. Somebody just hit the door.
The gunfire startles the neighbor and she drops her phone. And when you heard the gunshots, what did you think about that?
I didn't think anything. I just went in the house. And I checked my body. I was like, oh, because I felt it hit me, but I was checking to make sure I didn't get hit nowhere. And then that's when I started praying. The victim would be shot downstairs inside the front door. Blood is everywhere. She would die at the hospital. Boker fires off shots, hitting 2 police officers who would then be treated and released. He then jumps out this back window, injured with blood left behind, and would make his way to Portsmouth. Yeah, he jumps from the 2nd floor, lands, and then limps away. We can see him limping in Ring doorbell video, and somehow makes his way to Portsmouth. And that's where my colleague Nick Broadway picks up the story from there. Nick, what do you have?
Yeah, thank you so much, Andy. I mean, the drive between that location where you are and here where Sean Boker was arrested at his house, that is a roughly 30-minute drive without traffic. if you were to drive there from here, you'd be going across the high-rise, across the Elizabeth River, taking lots of interstates to get to where we are here. Right around 9 this morning was when the arrest happened, and police say that it was roughly that neighbors tell us that he lives in a detached home at that brick house, kind of in the back area there.
Decades ago, the shooting suspect grew up alongside Arlene Davies' daughter. This morning, Davies got a phone call from a friend.
Sean had been accused of this, and I was like, oh my goodness. No sooner than she told me that, all of the undercover vehicles started coming by, and they came out and told us to shelter in place.
SWAT crews spent about an hour talking with Boker over a megaphone, trying to get him to come outside. Neighbors heard loud bangs a number of times, said to have shaken the whole block. Officers said they knew he was hurt, eventually convincing Boker to come out. Photos of his arrest show Boker in the front yard, shirtless and in cuffs, surrounded by officers. Neighbors tell us he has lived with a mental illness.
He was just a sweet boy. He grew up with my daughter. They're the same age. It's sad. It's just sad. A young woman is dead, and 2 police officers have been shot, and there's no excuse for that.
Another says she's happy with how the SWAT team performed, but is upset the suspect's apparent mental illness got this bad.
I'm very impressed we're protected by these people that were taking care of us, but I'm sad. This was a nice kid, and he has mental illness. And back to, we do not have facilities. We do not have caregivers. It's sad. We have a really big problem, and I don't know how people don't know. Most of this drug addiction is that, but we don't have any help.
Now, as we told you minutes ago, Boker is now dead. That information coming to us from Chesapeake Police. He had what they're describing as superficial cuts to his arm during his standoff with Portsmouth Police right here behind me. With his death, this of course means he will not face trial for the shooting, leading to the woman dying and the 2 officers being shot. Reporting live in Portsmouth, Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.